most popular topic on the Ielts exam. So we're going to talk about it today. Let's go!
End of the day, I think I would have been happier than this. Everything is chilling, but only my mind playing games with me. Finally, I realize everybody has it. It's alright, it's like my mind's still the racing, or I'll be a cowgirl for that goddamn horse. Now I'm all about me. I'm gonna do my thing. Yeah. Life is more than in my mind. I'm gonna live my life like I wanna be.
Hi, Kimmese! Hey! This is our whole production crew. This is our producer as well as our production and assistant production crew.
Hi, hello, hello.
Welcome to the show, but we gotta get to work, okay? Let's go. Let's get to work.
Work, 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 work.
All right, welcome to the program. Thank you for that amazing melody when we came in. So how did hip hop and R&B start for you?
Well, I started listening to hip hop when I was 12. I didn't know what they were talking about, but I felt like I like it. So that's how I started from the bottom. Now I'm here. Started from the bottom.
She got hip hop in her. She got rap in her.
Me and you are here.
We are here. I got no rap in me, but I'm gonna try. Moving on, you've been in the industry for a long time, ever since you were 15. So you've been in the industry for 12 years, 12, 13 years.
Oh, yeah, like 10 years.
10 years. So how has it been for you in the industry, in hip hop and rap?
Well, it took me to another journey of my life, Before that, I was just like a simple person, have like a day life and stuff, like to sing, like to rap, but didn't plan on anything. And it's like the opportunity came, and then I took it, and it just took me to another journey. I learned a lot. I meet a lot, many people, many new people, many things happen, and like my life feel like have more flavors in my life, and that's what I appreciate.
So tell us a little bit about how you write. I listen to a lot of your lyrics. I think they come from a very deep core. It's not real, oh, I go to the mall, I buy something, or hey, you and I, let's go to the bridge. It's nothing like that. It comes from a place that's very deep. It feels that way. So where do your lyrics come from?
Well, come from me.
Comes from you. That's good to know. That's good to know.
It's just like the thing about me when I write a song, I don't really like identify something, I just like, it's very spontaneous. And just like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, it sounds nice. I want to write something about it. I write it. It's more come from like, the willing of, be creative.
All that juices that's flowing from within. You're lucky. You can just come up with everything and be spontaneous and write those amazing lyrics and write those catchy melodies.
Oh, no. No, it's not like that. It's like, like you have to write many terrible songs till you get to the song that the producer say, not bad, let's go.
All right, that sounds good. So you put a lot of effort and a lot of time, I assume. It really is a career, right? Because, I see some people in the industry nowadays and, they venture into singing because they think they can sing well, they have a good voice. But really to make music your career, it's a lot of dedication, a lot of those hours, a lot of those trial and error. Am I right?
Yeah, I think it's like a whole picture, and like an artist, the one who find puzzles, and like make like the whole picture of like the artist, like you want to be.
Absolutely.
Like that. And
yeah, I like how you put it. It's the puzzle. It's a whole puzzle, and it's a puzzle of communication. It's a
many
puzzle
things,
to the soul.
like professional growth, personal growth, like things in life and stuff, everything.
All right, thank you so much. And of course, we have a special performance from you. So you're going to be giving our audience some songs.
Yes, definitely. I have 2 songs that I would like to, like dedicate to people over there.
All right.
One is Emotion. One that song I wrote in 2012. And by the way, I want to say thank you guys for supporting me. I write comments on YouTube and stuff. I've seen many nice thoughts on what I'm doing, and I really appreciate it. And another song is Hey You, and this song I haven't released yet, but in future, who knows?
All right. So guys, stick around. Kim's going to be singing 2 songs, but 1 song will be featured today and 1 song will be available on YouTube. So make sure to check out our YouTube page to find out both of the songs, okay? All right, Kimmese, I'm so excited to hear you, so take it away.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to get off the stage and give it to you.
To play a game, just show me how you won't be the same. Let your guard down, I'll show you the way. 'Cause your eyes tell me lies, that's what I feel inside, yeah. Hey you, you're not my fantasy. If you slay, but your body, your feeling, it makes me want you, babe. I won't let you play with my heart. Hey you. To play a game, just show me how you won't be the same. Let your guard down, I'll show you the way. 'Cause your eyes tell me lies, that's what I feel inside, yeah. Hey you, you're not my fantasy. If you slay, but your body, your feeling, it makes me want you, babe. I won't let you play with my heart. Hey you. You're not my fantasy, it's true. I ain't got no time for you. You see, for me, I want you, my baby. Yeah. I won't let you play with my heart. Play with my heart. Play with my heart. Play with my heart. I ain't got no time for you. Play with my heart. Play with my heart. Play with my heart. Hey you, you're not my fantasy. If you slay, but your body, your feeling, it makes me want you, babe. I won't let you play with my heart.
Woohoo!
Hey.
Thank you.
You're
Great
welcome.
performance, great performance. Can you teach me that phrase? You were the last ending, you were like doing something?
Like this one?
Yeah.
It's like violin. Like, bum, 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 bum. Just,
Bum 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 bum.
Yeah, I just make it up.
That's awesome. Well, you just did an amazing job at performing.
Thank
and
you.
We have a group of things for you to do next. It's not singing, it's not performing, but I think you can sing your way through to finish the challenges with a bang. Are you ready for the marathon challenge?
Wow, I'm ready.
All right, girl, I like the spirit. Let's move on over there.
This is the Ielts Marathon. With the first challenge, you have to look for 3 items: the passports, the key, the confirmation letter. After that, you have to be ready for a perfect photo shoot. Then perfect fingerprints. Moving on, series of challenges will be ready for you at the monitor. And the last and surely the hardest one, you will have to hide away from the spotlight, collecting 6 characters, then form a word. The Ielts Marathon is ready right now.
You're back on the Damn Ielts studio, and this is the Damn Ielts Marathon Challenge. And our contender today is no other than Miss Kimmese. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're always ready with so much vigor. That's awesome. All right, so this is the Damn Ielts Marathon Challenge, and we're starting off with the devil's face. But first of all, you gotta close your eyes. All right, Kimmese, open your eyes and discover your devil's face.
Whoa.
Now you know what you have to find: 3 items: the passport, the keys, as well as the information letter that'll lead you to that IELTS examination room.
Okay.
Where will you start? That's not it. That's not it. She's reading the letter. But no, it's a typed letter, not. It's a typed letter. Typed letter. What is that?
Haha, I found the key.
You found the keys. She got 1. Okay, you got 2 more items. Let's see if you can find the 2 more items.
Okay. Where are you, passport?
Ooh, it looks like she's found the 2nd item.
Confirmation letter.
Absolutely. You got the 2nd item.
Awesome.
So you got 1 more.
Awesome.
And let's see where the passport is.
Oh my God, I found it.
You found it? There you go. You have 3 items. Congratulations. All right, now I want the 3 items. Yes. Thank you. All right, and you're off to the 2nd challenge. Now you know the rules. Set the camera on, set it 10 seconds, and take a picture.
Should I go now?
Yes, go ahead.
All right.
It's on, the timer is set. You just need to press. All right, it's ticking. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, is the picture all right? You gotta take a look at the picture.
Does it count?
That counts. You're absolutely correct, and you're on to the next section.
Yes.
Great job. Next section, fingerprint challenge. Make sure you get all of your 10 fingers printed and your hands clean to go on to the next challenge. Don't repeat any fingers. Make sure all the fingers are printed. She got rhythm. She even got rhythm in her body when she's doing the fingerprinting.
All right.
All right, girl, you're off to the next challenge. All right, this is the headphone challenge for the next series of IELTS-worthy questions. May we have the sound, please?
You will hear an introductory talk about a new agricultural park.
Welcome to Greenvale Agricultural Park. Let's start by seeing what there is to do. As you can see here on our giant wall plan, we are now situated in the reception block here. As you walk out of the main door into the park, there's a path you can follow. If you follow this route, you'll immediately come into the rare breeds section, where we keep a wide variety of animals, which I shall be telling you a little more about later. Next to this, moving east, is the large grazing area for the rare breeds. Then further east, in the largest section of our park, is the forest area. South of the grazing area, and in fact just next to the reception block, is our experimental crop area. In the middle of the park, this circular area, is our lake. These two small rectangular shapes here are the fish farms where we rear fish for sale. To the east of those is the marsh area, which attracts a great many migrant birds. In the southeastern corner, beyond the marsh, is our market garden area, growing vegetables and flowers.
I would choose number 2, the lake, fish farms, C.
2. You are absolutely correct. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're on to the next challenge. You've got to select the mistake.
Okay. Oh, I would choose music.
Music.
Wrong spelling.
Number 8.
Yes.
Music. You're absolutely correct. All right, so please complete your reading challenge.
First one, fall.
The first one is false. Is this correct? You're absolutely correct. Now you got to find 3 synonyms for the 3 underlined words.
Good. Great.
Good for great. Is that correct? Yes, it is correct. Now you got 2 more words.
Reasons. Excuse?
Excuse for reasons. Next, you got the last word.
Parents. Mother,
Mother, brother.
Mother, father.
Mother, father is correct. So you are off to basically the last challenge on this screen, and it is the pronunciation challenge. You got to read the paragraph, and you need to get 1 sentence right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do this.
Later, something crazy happened. The game went viral.
So you are correct, and you're on to the last challenge, girl. Please come over here with me. Congratulations. How did you feel about that challenge?
I think it's very interesting, so I can know more about my pronunciation, and also it's quite a good game.
And of course, you know, you're off to your last challenge, and this is the sneak of shame. You're back with us at the Ielts studio, and this is the sneak of shame. And by the name of it, Kimmese today is going to basically sneak around the shadows to basically discover all of these letters, and you're going to pick up the letters and bring it back and form a word. It sounds very easy, but not that easy to do. So are you ready, Kimmese?
I'm ready for this challenge.
All right, put your spirit into it, and can we have the lights off, please?
Lights on.
Off you go.
All right. Oh, okay, okay. So, okay. So, oh wow, oh wow.
These spotlights are scary.
Whoa, whoa.
You go, girl.
Whoa.
Oh.
Should be.
You gotta go back. You gotta go back.
Yeah, I think I will be like
You
slower.
can still pick it up. The ones that you picked up, it's
yeah.
fine. Yes. Go back.
Count.
Yes. That's an I. Off you go again, girl.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
La la.
Woohoo! She got an N.
And okay. Does it count?
It counts.
Okay.
Off you go. You go, girl. Yes. Only 2 more letters. Woo.
Oh man. Damn. I can feel my knees.
It's okay. I'm here. All right, 2 more letters. Only 2 more letters.
Okay.
Where is she gonna start? Whoop. She's off to a good start, and she's running. She's using speed as the indicator of success. Whoop. Whoop. She's using speed, and she's following the light. She's following the light. Oh, you got it, girl, but you came into the light. If only you were a little slower.
Okay.
Just a little slower.
Okay. Stay away from me.
Sometimes the longer distance is the better distance. She's experienced. She's used to the spotlight, so she knows. You go, girl. Congratulations. Only one letter left. One letter. The lights today are mean. Dang, they're fast. You go, girl. You got it. You almost have it.
Holy.
Just one more. You almost have it. She pauses and she scores.
Yes.
Yay! Congratulations. All right. These are all the letters that you have. You have an I, you have an N, you have a G, you have an S, and you have an L, and an E as well.
Can I see it?
Yes.
I, N, G, S,
Yes.
L,
And she's breathing.
E.
I can feel you breathing. Good workout. Let me hold 3 letters for you so that you have an overall view. Oh, it seems that she has it. She almost has it. I think you're figuring it out.
Can you hold it?
Yeah.
I think I have a song for this.
Oh, I'm excited.
All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, now put your hands up.
Woohoo! You go, girl. High five.
Thank you.
So good and so fast.
So the answer is single.
Single. To all the single ladies out there, you got the ring. So thank you for taking part in this challenge, and it's been a pleasure. So
My pleasure too.
right now it's the idioms of the week section, but before we go to that section, why don't you give us 3 words that you want our audience to remember about music?
I think music is beautiful, and music can be a painkiller, and music help your soul grow. That's all I could think of.
That's great. So music is beautiful, music can be a painkiller, and also music can be food for your soul to make it grow. Thank you, Kimmese. All right, it's been a pleasure that we're here with Kimmese, and of course the next section is the idioms of the week section. We know you love that section and you look forward to it every week, so don't go anywhere and stay glued to your screen.
This is idiom this week. Drum something into someone's head. You teach something to someone through constant repetition. You drum it into their head. For example, when we were kids at school, multiplication tables were drummed into our heads. Next on Time IELTS, for the first time ever, Mr. Andrew will confront with the real-time IELTS speaking test. Will he win the examiner's heart with his charisma? Let's wait and see. And of course, don't forget the interesting segments of the show with frequent tips from our IELTS experts and the voice chosen for this week.
Welcome back to the studio, and we have our IELTS expert to show you exactly what goes on in an IELTS examiner's mind, as well as how you can perform better on the test. So let's welcome Lily to the program. Hello, Lily.
Hi, Phoebe. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, thanks.
How did your connection with IELTS come about?
So I guess I've been working with IELTS since around 2007, and I started off when I was living in Da Nang with my sort of relationship with the IELTS exam.
And how long have you been doing that?
Consistently up until now. So I've been based in Hanoi since 2012, and again have sort of had an active role with the exam since then. Yes.
So today's topic is actually on music. So what is your taste in music?
Well, I think it's pretty diverse. I grew up listening to a lot of Nick Cave. He's a fantastic Australian artist. And at the moment, I've got 2 kids, and my 12-year-old's quite into pop. So we got a lot of songs produced by Pitbull playing in our house at the moment.
I'm a fan of Pitbull as well.
Are you? Yeah. So, yeah, I guess kind of eclectic, but definitely music's a big part of my everyday, and sort of ways to relax, ways to get inspired.
That's awesome. So today, because the topic is on music, one of our celebrities is going to be talking about his musical celebrity.
Okay.
Are you excited to
I
find out who that
am.
is?
Yeah, I can't wait to see. Yeah.
All right, let's take a
Fantastic.
look at MC Anh Duy.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm doing fine, thanks.
Thank you. May I see your ID card, please?
Yes, this is my ID.
That's fine. Thank you. Let's talk about travelling and transport. What kind of transport do you use regularly?
I usually use the motorbike to go to work and to go traveling.
Why?
For me, motorbike is the most popular vehicles in Vietnam right now, and it is quite convenient for me because, you know, with the small road and very crowded, I can drive, you know, very quickly and easily for my job because sometimes, you know, I don't have a lot of time.
Thank you. Now, I'm going to give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. You can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand? Here's some paper and a pencil for making notes.
Thank you.
And here's your topic. I'd like you to describe someone you know or somebody famous who's achieved great success.
Yeah, thank you. So now is my 1 minute to prepare.
All right. Could you please start speaking now?
Okay. Now I will talk about the one that I admire with his success. He is a singer, a music composer in rock music. His name is Trần Lập, and I think many people in Vietnam know him. He is famous and successful because of his passionate and great love for rock, and he composed a lot of Vietnamese rock songs. At that time, we don't have a lot of Vietnamese rock songs. We just sing the English rock songs. So I think it was the interesting thing. And nowadays, many people know and sing his rock songs. He inspired people for the love with rock and singing. And he inspired people for the love of being very nice in our life because he has a great love for composing the music, for living because he has the disease, he has a cancer, but he's still enthusiastic with the songs, with the shows, with the audience. He was very weak at that time. However, he still want to have a big shows, live shows for the people, for rock fans. So I think people admire him and love him too much.
We've been talking about somebody famous or someone you know who's achieved great success. And now I'd like to go on and talk about this topic in general. Let's think about winning and losing. Which do you think is more important when we play sport, to win or to take part?
For me, whenever I take part in any games, winning is more important. Because I think when we play, we need to show ourselves. And when we win, we can inspire ourselves and inspire other people who love us. And if I am play on behalf of my university, my organization, or my country, winning is very important as well because I can inspire a lot of people in my country, in my university or organization.
Thank you very much. That is the end of the speaking test today.
Thank you.
All right, what did you think about that performance?
Yeah, fantastic. What a great energy Anh Duy has just in sort of communicating with others, and what a great tribute to Trần Lập as well to choose him as the famous person he admires.
Are you familiar with Chunlub?
Not really, but after this I'm going to go get online and listen to a bit of his music. I was quite moved by what Anzui had to say.
Yeah, absolutely. He's actually, Chunlub is one of the front runners of rock music in Vietnam. He had cancer, and unfortunately, so a lot of people mourned for him, and a lot of people idolized him because he was really the person that set up the rock music scene right here in Vietnam. So yeah, it's a great person to talk about. At the
Sure, and how fantastic that despite sort of the sorrow of his loss, he's left a great body of music for sort of another generation to get stuck into. Yeah. We all need a bit of rock and roll in our lives.
Rock and roll. So how did Anzui rock and roll this time?
How did Anzui rock and roll this time? Yeah, again, like I said, just that confidence, and he's obviously got a great vocabulary that he can draw on there as well. Was really impressive. He also did some nice things with what we call emphatic stress. So he was talking about transport, and he said it's very crowded, and that kind of emphasis where I put more energy into a certain word really just helps me maximize my pronunciation score in my, well, helps you maximize your pronunciation scores in your IELTS exam as well. Other things I really liked when he did the second part of the IELTS exam, it was really nicely structured. So he started off by telling us what he was going to talk about and then introduce the name of the singer. Then he kind of elaborated on that, gave some examples, expressed his own sort of response to that music, and then he closed it with a simple statement. I think I got it down. Yeah, he said something like, so I think for these reasons people admire him a lot. Yes. So tight structure there, nice one.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see how he did.
Yeah, sure.
Anzui, how would you score yourself after that performance?
I think about 6.5 maybe, but I wish 7. Yeah.
So if you can do it again, Anzui, if you can do it again, what would you do differently?
I think I will organize it better in a logical way, because I need to have the beginning and then the main points and then the conclusions. But in the exam today, I just say what I want, because at that time I think that way, and I said to the examiner, I did not organize very well.
So what can he do better in this situation?
Yeah, I guess when we look at how to make improvements when we're already pretty fluent in English, like how exciting to see someone communicating at that level in their second language, it's often about tightening up small things. So I would say make a mental note about what you're talking about. Is it the past, the present, or the future? And make sure you're making the switch there with your verb tenses. Also, when we look at Vietnamese and English, they got really different histories, and the way that we make the sounds, the way that we make the rhythm, it's really different. So also think about the way that we use strong and weak, both in words and in sentences in English. For example, with the multi-syllable words like passionate, we put an emphasis on the first one, passionate. Yeah.
All right, Anzui, we'd love to have you back again, so please come back, and then you're going to perform another round of the IELTS test for us, okay? And we're probably going to see him again one more time. Yes. All right, so let's go to the next round, one of the rounds that people love to see, and that is the writing tips. So let's take a look at this week's writing tips, shall we?
Okay.
So when it comes to the styles, writing styles in the IELTS essay, how many styles are there?
I think that's kind of a hard question to answer because it's really more a question of different question types that have slightly different demands on you as a writer. If you're taking the academic paper, obviously there's an expectation that you have an academic writing style. But as you get sort of higher up the band scales, that's when really sort of mastering style becomes important. For the average student in this context looking to take the Ielts writing exam, it's usually beneficial to start by focusing on question types. So what type of question is this? A for and against essay, a problem and solution essay, or more of an opinion essay? So step one, you got to understand the question. Step two, invest time in planning. When people read your work, they can always tell if it's a stream of consciousness or you've planned. Time is tight in the exam, but planning is a good investment. So a couple of minutes before those tasks just to lay out your main points. And then finally, you got to manage your time. So you don't want to blow it just because you spent too much time on one task and you didn't get to sort of show all your skills on the other task.
I see. So should students be picking a flamboyant or a flowery style of writing, or more like a neutral tone to their writing?
I think we are looking for what we call an academic voice, so it is more neutral. But we still, that doesn't mean it's simple. It still needs to have a range of complex grammar structures in there. You still need to have a wide range of like more scholarly vocabulary. Just don't be pretentious with your writing. It's not necessary and it can make your message less clear.
I see, I see. So always approach the academic style of writing for this challenge.
That's correct, if you're taking the academic test, and that's where it's really useful to invest in taking an Ielts course, because it's really hard to understand what that means if you're writing in a different culture and a different language. So one of the biggest ways that an Ielts teacher in an Ielts class can help you is with the style, with understanding the question demands, and with your personal sort of strengths and also problem areas with your writing. So get a bit of help, get someone else to look at your work and give you some feedback on it.
All right, guys, remember, always keep your sentences variable. You know, have a wide range of vocabulary as well as a wide range of grammatical structures in your writing. And keep a neutral tone, and don't be too pretentious with your writing. Did I get that correct?
Fantastic, thanks Phoebe. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna show you the voice of the week this time, and let's have a look, okay?
Okay.
All right. So we scour the internet, our Facebook page, our YouTube page every week, and this week we have found somebody, and we are going to show it to you right now.
If I could be who you wanted, if I could be who you wanted, all the time, Well, the song that I was just playing is named Fake Plastic Trees by a rock band named Radiohead. While inspired being written by a rock band, this song is definitely a ballad with its, steady rhythm and smooth guitar strumming, which will definitely catch the attention of music lovers right the first time they hear it. Oh, at least that's my case. I came across this song while I was surfing the internet for some moody tune, since I had just been through one of the worst days of my life. However, the main reason that I like this song so much is because of its, very deep, meaningful lyrics. The song tells a story about a woman who married to a rich guy and finally had the perfect life she always dreamed of. However, years later, she realized that money is not everything. I guess the real hidden meaning behind the lyrics is about what we want is not always what we really need. Anyway, so at the time the song really told my story and I was pretty moved by it. After this day, this song can be my #1 choice whenever I feel under the weather.
What a way to start a video.
I think that was fantastic. I'm constantly in my work and my life being inspired by young people and their creativity. And to do that and send it into national television.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. What do you think she did well in that video?
I think basically, again, all exams aside, the reason that we speak is to communicate. So really, she really shared something of herself there. So it kind of went well for her because she was sharing that she had this terrible day. She found this great song. It really spoke to her. So just being confident in her message and having a great message helped out there. She also had a lot of fantastic language as well. I think things like meaningful lyrics and also the hidden meaning behind the lyrics and so on. So she's clearly into music and has invested time in working out how to express what she feels about music in English, and I'm sure she's great to have a chat with in Vietnamese when it comes to that topic too.
So when it comes to music, what are some of the good vocabulary that people should remember?
Yeah, so I guess it's, there's all of the standard stuff like lyrics, and I think things like it inspired me or the performer's really passionate. But then there's also just a whole more general language that is going to relate to how you feel about music, so the adjectives that go along with that. And also, like you said, quotes from lyrics or talking about how music's helped you through a difficult time in your life. So there's kind of, the basics that you need to describe a song or describe a musician or a type of performance. And then there's kind of a whole lot of other language related to feelings and humanity, basically, that can often come in handy when talking about music.
And also genres as well.
Well, that's right. Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much to Lily for being on the show. And why don't we recap some of the things that's related to music, so some of the vocabulary and some of the writing styles. I'll do vocab and you can do writing styles. How about that? All right?
Sounds good.
Sounds good? Okay. So guys, recap for vocabulary. Remember, there are a lot of things you can talk about your emotions, a lot of things you can talk about genre, and a lot of things you can talk about how the music is described and what you feel about the music. So remember all of those, apart from all the other things you want to say, the more you say, the better. What about you? How about writing styles? What are some of the things to note?
Yeah, so for writing styles, again, I guess sort of step 0 before you can begin, you need to know what you need to do. So understanding the question's really useful there. And having someone else give you feedback on your writing really helps. It's hard to be that self-aware about your own writing. And then, again, looking at, as Phoebe said earlier, we're looking for a range of really interesting sentence structures, a range of sort of academic or scholarly vocabulary, and also a tight structure. So invest time in planning. Even though you've got to be really economical with time in the exam, just don't scrimp on the planning stage, please.
Absolutely.
Please. Yeah.
Absolutely. Guys, we are an interactive show, so don't forget to visit our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, to basically voice your questions and also take your videos. Remember that we are a visual show and we are also an interactive show. Don't ever hesitate to let a little bit of music into your IELTS study routine. And of course, don't forget the lyrical vocabulary that will help you towards that perfect grade in the IELTS exam. That's it for this episode of Sam IELTS, guys, and we'll see you again next time. See ya! See what a little music can do to your routine? Something as simple and boring can turn so much better with a little bit of music.